Hello everyone, I'm RobtheMod. Welcome to part 8 of Forza Motorsport on the Xbox Series X. Why do I sound tired like this? Well, first of all, I just recorded Gran Turismo 7 as I do before I do this, so that I do both of these games at the same time, because they're bonus videos, but also the neighbours are getting some work done, and if you can hear that in the background, there's like banging. And also, apparently the sun is shining and causing the green screen to do weird shit. So that's brilliant. I guess we're going to be doing the MX-5 challenge.
Few convertible sports cars have ever delivered as perfect a combination of fun, reliability, and value as Mazda's modern classic, the MX-5 Miata. Its fanbase has steadily grown around the world, making it the best-selling, most raced two-seat convertible of all time. A near-perfect balance of handling, braking, and power makes it the ideal platform for drivers to build and modify to take on the tight competition they'll face on the starting grid.
I also just realised I didn't have the thing on. Brilliant. So we have two cars as an option. The 94 Miata and the 9090 Miata. We're obviously going to pick the Monk one. It's only an E-Class car. We'll get it in white. Not that it matters, because we'll just get a paint job for it. So hang on for that. And I'm also going to check to see. Lime Rock Park is the first race that we're going to be doing. I imagine... no, there's actually only 5 races on this one. There's none of these got 6. Oh, this one's got 6. Well, that's... yeah. Okay. Right, I'm going to get a paint job. And then do the practice as well. Okay, here we go. Not exactly the best track, to be honest. Lime Rock Park. How many laps is it? I didn't see. Oh, we're doing a... That's what my car looks like at the start, by the way. We're doing a rolling start. Seven laps. Yep, I was like, yep, I'll go on this side because I can have a nice clean overtake around the corner. Because they'll all go wide, because that's what they were doing in, Oh, of course. By the way, if you can hear the banging, there's nothing I can do about it, obviously. Apologies. All throughout the practicing. Yeah, nothing. They're clearly hammering something into the wall. God knows what. That didn't go very well. But yeah, it's showing up on the waveform, so that probably means that it's happening. I mean, the noise gate might be lucky and block it. What the hell are you doing? So sunny, I couldn't even see the breaking point. Okay, we're car level 3. I didn't even realise our car was... I know our car's level up, but I didn't even realise when that was happening during the practice. See, now they've stopped hammering. So it's going to be the sort of thing where it's just going to keep coming and going, because that's how it's been going this morning. So, yeah, brilliant. And I know you probably think, well, why don't you just record this tomorrow then? Well, I could, but I've got, like, I'm literally busy next week. I want to get, like, a bunch of stuff recorded. I want to do a bunch of different games. So it doesn't help if they're going to start, like, working. I know they have to. They're, like, it's one of these, it's annoying, because I don't think the people that have bought it are going to live in the house. I think it's going to be one of those, like, we've bought it so we can rent it out. Landlord people. That's brilliant. But yeah, I mean, the house needed work doing, but, like, it needs a whole new, like, kitchen and all that. And obviously people need to put wallpaper on. But from what it seems like, like, from where I can hear the banging, it sounds like they're doing something to, like, the door. Or they're, like, making one of the passageway doors bigger. Or something like that. Because obviously with the house being my neighbour previously, I explained this in the Gran Turismo video, but it's a bit of a complicated thing. The neighbour died of COVID years ago, but, like, the way the house is owned, it was, like, owned by another one of their family members, and then, like, just trying to actually, like, but, like, the guy that owned it had, like, dementia, so, like, he was never, like, there when, like, because when the person died, he didn't have dementia, but obviously after, he was getting it. So, like, there was things like where he was like, oh, I'm going to do this work to it, and then the work just wasn't happening, and then, like, another part of the family wanted to move in, but then they just didn't like it because it was too small, because they had, like, 2 kids, even though they grew up in the house. So don't know how it's too small, but I suppose it's a bit different when you're an adult compared to a kid. That makes it sound, like, incestuous, you know what I mean? Like, there was one of them had lived there as a kid, not both of them. Anyway, right, so yeah, that happened. So that delayed everything. Finally got up for sale this year, and then it was, like, up for sale. It was cheap as well. It was real cheap. Like, it was, like, half the price of everything else that's being sold around here. And it still didn't sell for ages. How, like, like, a couple of sales fell through. Now it's finally happened, and then, like, the person that's moving in, literally haven't seen them. Seen their car there once. It's a very posh car, which is what makes me think they're landlords. You know, it was like a £100,000 Mercedes, whatever. Like, brand new plate Mercedes is what I'm on about. Like, literally, like a 25 reg in the UK. So you know, brand new. And then obviously now just all the workmen have turned up. So yeah, presumably everything's getting done. And yeah, like, if they were doing it next week, it'd be perfect, because I wasn't planning on doing any recording next week. Apart from this and Gran Turismo, which I obviously have to do each week. But yeah, everything else would have been fine. Like, I wasn't gonna wasn't gonna record anything. I was gonna get through everything that I've recorded. Everything that needs recording this week. And now this is happening. Brilliant. I love how we're catching up to everyone. That's how slow they all are. Never stop driving. I think I want to. Look on the map. Ridiculous.
One more lap.
Ah. Trying to get close without touching. Oh, it's going to be such a mean thing if I do it, but I'm going to do it if I can. I don't think I'm going to catch up to Mr. Green Car, so... yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it. I was trying to make a big smoke screen for everyone to go through.
Good work today.
Let's get the thumbnail for the video. Upgrade the car. Did upgrade the car slightly from the previous one. Now we're rank D. Right. Continue. Laguna Seca. Full set. Well, is there even a short version of Laguna Seca? I don't think there is.
For most events here, they measure your exhaust volume and want it below 92 decibels. But today,
Right, here we go then.
it up as loud as we want.
Right. Laguna Seca. How many laps do you think? I mean, the last one was 7, so I'm going to go for that. Again, a rolling start. It's only 6 laps of Laguna Seca. Okay. Close enough. Can we get right through the middle here? Well, yes, we can. Without touching. Why am I going on the inside? I don't know. Oh my god. Managed to not hit anyone. I don't like where that... like how close he was getting to me. I'm trying to do this cleanly. Oh. Thank God he went wide. They're hitting it up ahead. That's what I'm on about. Like, you try and do a clean lap, and then, like, even the AI is hitting each other. Like, this is taking all my concentration to do this. And I know I'm going to mess it up and hit him as I'm getting into first place. Because it's going to happen. The overtake point is going to be on this corner, isn't it? Because I'm going to have to late brake him. I knew it. See, I did that just to not hit him. I have the speed though. I have the acceleration. We're getting past him. There we go. We actually managed to do the first lap without hitting anyone and without getting a thing on it. A warning. Brilliant. Probably the only time that's going to happen during this entire Let's Play. And I had to look over because I was like, let's make sure I actually record that. Because that would have been real awkward if I hadn't. Let's go in this view. Oh, we're left-hand drive, are we? I would have thought of it being a Miata and it being a Japanese car, it would have been right-hand drive, but presumably they scanned in a US spec model. Glad to know that we've got an airbag if we end up crashing. Passenger probably doesn't, because that wasn't mandatory back in the early 90s, but... Source, the car that my parents had growing up when I was very young, middle of the 90s Hyundai. And I can tell you that only had a driver's airbag, no passenger airbag, no rear airbag. Now, you know, the car that I have, you know, it's got like freaking airbags in the rear seats for the rear passengers. Curtain side airbags in the back, you know, it's insane. I mean, that thing that my parents had, the middle seat was a lap belt. Which basically, if you don't know what a lap only belt is, it's the one that only goes across your lap. It doesn't go across your chest. Like if you think of a seatbelt now, you've got the bit that goes across your lap, and then you got the bit that goes down here, right? The lap belts only went across your lap. So like you got in an accident, you were going, you had no pretension on your chest. Which is absolutely insane if you think about it. Like, I'm pretty sure there was people that actually got, like, I could be wrong, but I think, like, legitimately there were people that where, like, they got, like, their, not fully sliced in half, but you know what I mean? Not decapitated, but, like, it went in and it cut them deeply. And that's kind of where you got like the whole anti-seatbelt thing from back in the day as well. Like, a lot of the seatbelts, like the front seatbelts, they were all, not always, because like the US had that weird, stupid, like, if you haven't seen it, it's bizarre, right? But it's like the seatbelt is like attached to the door, so like it goes over your chest, but you don't put it on. You have to like kind of climb through it when you're getting in the car. It's bizarre. But by the 90s, like that, they were going away. Like you had the proper seatbelts that we have now. But in some cars, you didn't have seatbelts in the back, and then in some you only got like the lap belts. I mean, that car my parents had, and my parents have had a bunch of cars, obviously, but like that first car, because well, that's not the first car I remember. I remember something else. I mean, I'm pretty sure that only had a lap belt as well, but I was so young that I genuinely can't remember what it was. Like, I know what the car was, but I can't remember what it had. The Hyundai we had until I was like 8. So like I do actually remember what the back of that car was like. And the two seats on the left and the right had the full thing, but like the recommendation was, oh yeah, kids, only use lap belt because you can't sit in the, because it was before booster seats were like a thing. So like it's like little kids, you have to sit in the middle and use lap belt, and then like if you want to, as you grow up, you get to use the big seat belt because if you use it while you're too young, it's not going to do anything, and it's going to decapitate your neck because it's only going to like here because you've got no boost. Absolutely insane how people like how we lived through the 90s and early 2000s, man. And don't look at like the crash tests of some of the cars as well. Like they crumple up bad. Like people go, oh, these, you know, oh, the Miata is such a great car from like the 90s. And it is, but like people are like, oh, ideally, yeah. Do you want to be in an accident in the damn thing? Do you want to be in an accident in the damn thing, or do you want to be in a boring crossover SUV? Because I know which one I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick the modern crossover SUV every day of the week. Okay, we've got one more lap to go, that's good. Oh, in a minute. There we go. Yeah, I can hear them back. Here's the thing, right, as well. I've got noise cancellation on these headphones. And I can still hear whatever they're doing next door. So, yeah, God knows what they're actually doing. We're already car level 10, it's only the second race, so I actually think we might upgrade this thing a decent amount. I think the extra laps on this one are kind of helping. Like, this definitely seems like a longer race than the other ones. I also feel a sneeze coming, which is not brilliant because I don't like sneezing on camera. Right, let's continue. get the upgrades done, and then I can sneeze completely fine during the. It's going away now. Because I have it in. Eagles Rock Club Circuit. Okay. Well, obviously we're going to be doing the practice here. Not gonna lie, this is a bit of a shit race. Not because it's hard or anything, just because of the track. The track is shit. The sun also made me just think like the car behind was indicating. I had a feeling it was going to be more laps. Like, this is such a short track we've already hit. Like, this car, so what was the point? But seriously, this track's so short. It's basically just touring cars. Did not want to hit him, but, you know, had no grip at all. No, just, it was the only way like the only place I can go to keep the line I was going. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, this track is legit. What is the point? Like, I did the practice, and I was like, yeah, this is stupid. And I still think it's stupid. Because, like, if I went wide here, I wouldn't have overtook that guy. Doesn't help. Like, look. It was massive understeer at the speed I was going. I should say, no, there wasn't oversteer, there was understeer. No, sorry, there was oversteer, which is where you, like, that's what this car likes to do. At certain speeds. You can tell that because of the way it turns. That's oversteer. Understeer is when it doesn't turn. And that's what this thing has when it goes into a corner. Because you can see how it's sort of like the left hand side is more left than the right. It's trying to turn in harder than like you want it to. Don't think we're going to lap anyone weirdly. I don't think we're going to catch up to them in time. I mean, I know we can see them, but still, I don't think we're actually going to catch up to them. We might do, but like I said, I don't think we're actually going to overtake any of them. Okay, maybe we will. It depends on how the braking is for this corner, to be honest. Yep, okay. We overtook one of them. And we're now kind of stuck between these two guys. So brilliant. Yep, just push me across the finish line sideways. Right, performance, I didn't see what the next track is. But we're going to do the upgrade. What is the next track? Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta. Cool. This looks like it's going to be a night race, which is fun. Is it going to be a rolling start? Because all of them so far have been rolling starts. Yep. They just wanted an excuse to have the pop-up headlights on, didn't they? Oh god. Okay, the car just... I put my foot down and the car was like, no, I'm going to go straight to the right. Yeah, okay, I've got no steering now. That's... Whatever upgrade I've done has definitely messed with the car for some reason. Okay, now I feel like I got it. I don't know what it is then. It just doesn't... It's very weird. It did not feel like this when I was doing the practice. I wish I could show you the practice, but yeah, it was not doing this. Oh, no, you're not. That's not happening. I'm not clipping the back, the gravel and causing slowdown like that. Yeah, like you can see, like the front brakes just lock up now. Which is straight, and I got no... They weren't doing that. Has it turned like traction control off or something? No, ABS is still on. Okay. Yeah, it just... The brakes are just so bad. And it wasn't doing this during practice. Didn't even want to clip him, but it happened. And then there was a bit of a wreck behind me. Because I clipped him and then obviously... he tried to get back on the track and... yeah, while the brakes are on, I've got no steering. I wonder if the track is cold because it's night. I wonder if that's got something to do with it. But then it would affect everyone else, wouldn't it? Yeah, this is weird. Three more laps remaining, that's what I want. Yeah, the segment scores aren't very good. Who would have guessed? Like, if I'm not careful, if I don't brake early enough, I'd go off the track. God, I thought that was the last lap. I was about to, like, aim for the advertising hoarding. But it wasn't. So I want to see if they're, like, actually destructible. Yes, they are. That's... yeah. No, we're gonna hit it because there's... I mean, it didn't get any time penalty because we were definitely slower after hitting it. That's good to know. They actually are destructible. Yeah, I'm going to try and aim for one at the finish line here. I want the AI to crash into it. There we go! Like the AI can't stop. Okay. Okay, this is a C-class car now. Okay, let's move on to the last race, which is to Virginia International Raceway. Cool. I shall do the practice then. Okay, here we go. Last race. This track is interesting in this car. There's certain bits where you think, oh, I can take that flat out. You can't. Well, we got in third. It's that bit, and like this bit here. I was going off so much, trying to take it flat out. And then there's like a bit here where you gotta like real brake. There's only 5 laps at this track as well. I'll be honest, they look like they're getting ahead a bit. Like, it looks like the way I'm gonna have to do this is like on the straightaway, assuming I have the speed. If I can draft them enough. I think I do have the speed. Yeah, here we go. Which is quite funny because I think his car says Speed Hunter or something on it, doesn't it? Oh, that was not what I want. I wanted to like what I was trying to do. I'm going to just do this so I don't ruin that lap. What I was trying to do was get right up his arse and then go like that. Thing is, you can definitely hit that without cutting the corner. Or going off track, I should say. That's what I've been trying to do. Let's try and hit the advertising hoarding. Here it is. Ah, I missed it again. I think I need to be in like this view to see how wide I am. Ooh, a car level 19. We might get a car level 20 by the end of this. Probably will with 2 laps left, but... the rate we were getting them before, I thought like we would definitely be over 20 by now, but obviously not. Okay, there it is. Come on, let's hit it. Yep. Oh, and then, of course, I messed it up because you hit the grass and then you try and recover. I'm not going off the track. I'm getting around that corner and I'm hitting the damn thing. Like that. There we go. It's what I wanted to do. I've done it now. Because I want to see if it's fallen over still when I come back. Or if it's magically been fixed. Because I know in Gran Turismo they don't get fixed. And I didn't see at the end of the on the other one. So let's see if it's fallen over still. Okay, it's the next corner then, isn't it? No, it's been put back up. Come on, Gran Turismo remembers that it's fallen over around an entire bloody lap of Le Mans. This thing can't remember that it's fallen over like... you know... one lap of this. That is disappointing. Oh my god! I flipped the car! I might make that the thumbnail.
Nicely done.
If there was no graphics over it. I'll actually have to check if it's like at the end of the replay, because if it's at the replay, I'll get my own picture. No, you can't. Brilliant. Well, okay, we're going to exit out of this. And the next one is going to be German Rivals. So yeah, I have been RobtheMod. Thank you very much for watching part 8 of Forza Motorsport on the Xbox Series X. And I hope to see you next time for more. Ta-ra!